I'm sorry, bro. I know this was just a random thought that just popped in my head. Hawk spitting on it is so disgusting. If you have a girl literally mucus up and then spit on your shit, bro. Sorry, I just got a visual and that shit was nasty as fuck. Oh my god.
So around 2 weeks ago, I told you guys about a potential crypto scam being promoted by a girl named Hailey Welch, who found fame earlier this year after she went viral during a street interview.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
You know what's wild about this? I know we just started the video and I'm pausing it already. She said in an interview, why do I need to thank this guy? Ungrateful ass, bro. Oh my.
Well, she took these 15 milliseconds of fame and seemingly turned it into an hours-long event. She was getting paid 30 racks to show up and party at a club. She was topping off the podcast charts Hawk Tuah style. And overall, she had taken this big, much further than anyone had thought possible. But now, after she was called out for this scam coin...
This is one of the most miserable, horrible
Coffeezilla
I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
She has disappeared for the last 2 weeks after saying this.
But just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual,
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Man, that's some sleep she got. About 336 hours if my calculation...
That's so nuts because they're in this thing talking about you scamming niggas. And then you want to be like, okay, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. No, you stay here. You stay here the whole time, bro. What the hell?
Calculations are correct. It's almost like when you're talking to a chick,
Jamari, what is
everything's
this?
going great, and then she tries to claim that she fell asleep at 7 p.m. and doesn't wake up till noon the next day. Talking about, wow, that was the best sleep of my entire life. Fuck out of here. Now, personal trauma aside, it's hilarious that Hailey Welch did this shit and thought that she could just dip out. No more cringe tweets, no more brain rot podcast. Just running off with the alleged crypto scam bag. I mean, even when this all first went down, a lot of people speculated that she would have to talk to a judge one day. And now it looks like that might actually be happening.
That's crazy.
As 12 investors in the project have stepped forward to file a complaint against the people who developed the coin, as well as the Tuah the Moon Foundation. This action arises from the unlawful promotion and sale of the Hawk Tuah cryptocurrency meme coin, known as the Hawk token, which defendants offered and sold to the public without getting proper registration.
Nuts.
Defendants leveraged the extensive
Scammed
social
them.
media following of Hailey Welch, a prominent social media personality known as the Hawk Tuah Girl, to market the token as a groundbreaking...
Which is so nuts, bro. I can't, I don't want to sound like a hater because I really am not one, but that shit was not even funny, bro. This shit was not even funny, bro, and they took her all the way to stardom, bro. That shit is nuts. That shit is nuts, bro. But I will say, she did her thing when it came to capitalizing on it, because she could have easily just let that shit be a viral moment and turn into a meme and then never be seen again. But she made sure she capitalized on that moment, which I can respect. That was great.
Cryptocurrency project. Through aggressive promotional campaigns and promises of future growth, defendants create a speculative frenzy that caused the token's market value to spike shortly after launch, reaching a significant market capitalization. Now let's be real here for a second. Anyone who thought that this was going to be anything groundbreaking, or really that any genuine utility would come from the Hawk Tuah coin, in my book really did deserve to get scammed. Now with that being said, those involved in its creation committed what I see as fraud, and I do think they need to see their day in court. They go on to list the ways that Hailey teased the coin, like during her podcast with Mark Cuban.
Do you do anything with crypto?
Yeah, I do a lot with crypto, actually.
Also, I'm sorry, bro. I know this was just a random thought that just popped in my head. Hawk spitting on it is so disgusting that it's just like, what? If you have a girl literally mucus up and then spit on your shit, bro. Sorry, I just got a visual and that shit was nasty as fuck. Oh my god.
I got a shit ton of Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Oh yeah, if I want a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah, I'll give you my wallet. I'll give you my wallet.
Okay.
And other videos that she posted onto social media in anticipation of the coin's release.
Okay, y'all, drop your Solana wallets. I'm giving out some meme coins for free. Coming to you December 4th. My Hawk meme coin is live!
The Hawk token launched on the Solana blockchain. The launch had rapid growth in trading activity and market capitalization. However, the token's value experienced significant volatility, losing a substantial portion of its value in hours. The token launched with a market capitalization of 16.69 million. Within hours, the token's market value surged to 491 million. However, shortly after that, it plummeted more than 90%.
Damn, because that I think what people were doing was they was buying it mad quick and just selling it.
Where it looks like these promotional videos and tweets really might come back to bite her in the ass, as the victims believe that she did enough promising with statements like Tuah the Moon that they should be held liable for the investors' losses. Many of the investors were first-time cryptocurrency participants drawn to the project through Welch's involvement.
Idiots. Okay. Even though she scammed people, at the same time, if it is your first time investing in crypto, why are you starting with a meme coin? Oh my gosh.
The rapid decline in the token's value caused substantial damages to investors who relied on Welch's participation and the project's stated roadmap. Specifically, they who relied on Welch's participation and the
cryptocurrency. What the hell? Is this an AI discover thinks oh yeah, this gotta be AI generated, bro. That shit is horrifying.
Specifically, they are claiming that the people involved in the project violated the Securities Act of 1933, claiming that this Hawk Tuah project never filed with the SEC, aka the government, to register all these tokens for sale. This can be seen as a form of fraud, and these types of violations can result in civil lawsuits, criminal penalties,
and even imprisonment. Sale of cryptocurrency?
Before, 12 people have come forward with this motion, but now that this has been officially filed, I would not be surprised if many more people jump on board. As for these 12 individuals, they claim to have suffered damages in excess of $151,000. One dude has even claimed to have suffered damages.
Show like hackers in these like stock videos, they're always wearing the V for Vendetta mask, bro. Does anybody else notice that shit, bro? I always see it. It's like it's always the V for Vendetta mask, bro.
Of $151,000. One dude is even claiming that he lost over $70,000 on this alleged rug pull. And the people specifically listed as defendants here were most of the people involved in that train wreck of a Twitter space, including this guy Doc Hollywood, the web developer behind Over Here LLC, and of course the Tuah the Moon Foundation, which many believe at this point to be primarily owned by Hailey Welch. And I did find it very strange.
Wait a minute, they were in the
train wreck, and the people specifically.
Oh, these are the plaintiffs. Never mind.
Listed as defendants here were most of the web developer behind Over Here LLC, and of course the Tuah the Moon Foundation, which many believe at this point to be primarily owned by Hailey Welch. And I did find it very strange that this foundation was based in the Cayman Islands, known for being an easy way to not only avoid taxation, but also to keep the US government from spying on your illegally funded accounts. So in them establishing the foundation there, I think that looks extremely suspect. The lawsuit then goes on to explain the world of meme coins, and how the primary promotion for these projects is executed on social media, even admitting that most of them have little to no actual use in the real world, but are mainly based around a sense of hype and community. Next, they break down who exactly the Hawk Tuah girl is, how she rose to fame, and I guess kinda why all of these idiots who invested in her coin trusted her. Welch's influence extends across multiple online spaces, where she is recognized as a trendsetter and a trusted figure among her followers. I mean, come on, if you spend more than 5 minutes listening to this chick talk, common sense should tell you that you want her nowhere near your money. In fact, she seems to have the brain power of a feral
Don't do my nigga like this, bro. Over the Hedge is such a fire-ass movie, bro.
squirrel. But the thing is, when you start making these promises of community engagement and bridging mainstream culture with the cryptocurrency world, you really do start forming more and more liability for your part in this scheme. In crypto with stocks, these phrases can be seen as buy signals, like when she tweeted Tuah the Moon, as well as many other things. By highlighting Welch's role in uniting her diverse community, the statement emphasized the token's potential to onboard hundreds of thousands of non-crypto users. This messaging directly tied the Hawk's success to Welch's ability to engage her global fan base creating an expectation that this widespread adoption would drive the token's value upward. Many investors drawn to the project through Welch's outreach suffered significant financial losses as they were left holding tokens that had lost substantial value. So here they are really hammering down the idea that she was the driving force behind this project, and this is when they get into the actual Securities Act claim. An investment contract includes transactions involving an investment of money in a common enterprise with the expectation of profits to come from the efforts of others. The Hawk tokens are investment contracts and are therefore securities subject to regulation under the Securities Act. I mean, recently guys, now that the government has been involved in crypto over the last couple of years, and now things like this are actually going to be taken a lot more seriously. And like we've seen in more and more lawsuits recently, they're relying mainly on tweets and statements made on podcasts as evidence of public manipulation and potential fraud. The use of phrases like big announcement and secure your spot emphasize exclusivity and urgency, encouraging potential investors to view early participation as a unique opportunity to benefit from the token's anticipated growth. Yikes. They say that the website further framed Hawk as the meme coin for everyone and promoted its accessibility to non-crypto investors by describing Hawk as the entry ticket to begin your degen roller coaster ride. And listen, this Hawk Tuah ride would be like being excited waiting for hours in line to ride a roller coaster, but then as you're finally on it, the kid in front of you throws up all over you and it hits you in the face. Maybe a little even gets in your mouth.
All right, I didn't mean to see that.
Are seeking a trial by jury where they want at least their $151,000 back in damages, and they also want to take away all the profits from the people who were involved in the rug pull. So obviously this is getting all very interesting, the drama is getting much deeper, and we're gonna have to see how everything turns out from here. But as for right now, it's not looking good at all for the Hawk Tuah girl. And I don't think that she's ever going to be returned to the internet at this point. I mean, they really hammered down the idea that the widespread popularity of this coin is almost 100% due to her likeness to promote it via various channels of communication. It's just so funny to me that someone like her, with seemingly zero talent, can have the world literally handed to her on a silver platter. And she was given the ability to become infinitely more rich than she likely ever dreamed of, and she still got greedy and fucked up the entire thing. But
yo, you know that's actually the craziest thing, because it's so true, is that like I'm not gonna speak on the no talent thing, you know. I'm not gonna be one of those guys, because at some point her talent might have been just like seizing opportunities, because what she did to maintain relevance is a skill, and that's something I can't take away from her. That is a skill, to maintain relevance off of a viral clip like this, because that does not happen often. People often try to maintain their relevancy when they go viral like this, and it does not last long. Maybe even shorter than she did, right? So that's one thing I can commend her. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not a hater, bro. I'm not a hating ass nigga, right? But like what he said, I can see it. Like someone who seemingly has no talent and like got an opportunity to be richer than she ever could dream of, and she still fumbled by being greedy. It happens, bro. It happens, bro. Sometimes, and this is for all my hating ass niggas right now, okay? I'll make this statement for the hating ass niggas out there. Sometimes you see people get stuff they don't deserve. Me personally, I never look at someone like, oh, they don't deserve this. I just look at it and be like, you know what? I'm more motivated to go even harder, because I want to get there too. If they can do it, I can do it. I'm not saying that in like a hater way, but in a motivating myself way. That's how I think. But to all my hating ass niggas who looked at her and be like, oh, she don't deserve to be where she's at. Whenever someone doesn't deserve to be somewhere, usually something like this always happens. Because karma got them, God got them, etc. When I say God got them, I don't mean like, oh, God's going to continue to make them successful when they don't deserve it. I mean like God's going to be like, you know what, I'll see if they, you know. But that is what it is. But yeah, that's it. That's what I have to say about that statement.
But hey, I just call that bad karma after the way she was hating on the very guys who made her so famous.
Have you talked to that dude?
This is what I was talking about. Why does he always show this near the end, bro? Show it at the beginning so everyone who sees the video at first knows that she shit on the dude who pretty much made her famous.
That's a good question. Thank you?
Tell him thank you for what?
Making you famous?
But I want to know what you guys think about this Huck Tuah
Nuts,
lawsuit
bro.
down below. Also want to thank you guys for watching today's video.
He
Dropping
didn't
a
make me famous. No, I could have gotten famous without him. I mean, you probably could have. Realistically, she probably could have, but it would not have been that fast. I think that's the one thing that people need to realize is that, especially for everybody who's grinding out here, your timeline to success is not going to be the same as somebody else. So if you see somebody else make it to success before you or faster than you, don't get jealous, nigga. Just keep going because your time is gonna come too, bro. It's never that
like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan Superman and some other alleged rug pulls out here need to be covered. So I'm out.
Just keep going, bro. I mean, I'm having revelations. You know, I'm not even gonna say it out loud because I don't want to jinx anything, but just know that like success comes for everybody in one form of another, bro. Success comes for everyone. It's even in what you want to do. If there's something that you want to do, go out and chase it. You only fail when you give up, bro. Think about someone like Danny Trejo, bro. He spent his whole fucking life in prison. And now he's rich and famous. And he started getting rich and famous at like 40, 50. Your life is not over, bro. Y'all, some of y'all niggas be like 18 talking about I give up. I'm never going to be successful. Nigga, your life ain't even really started, bro. Get up and get shit done, bro. It's not that hard. I promise you. Some sacrifices do need to be made, though. I mean, like, nigga, I don't sleep, bro. Look at my eyes, bro. I don't sleep, bro. Because I'm grinding, bro. Because I know at some point this shit's gonna pay off. But I'm grinding, dog. Y'all niggas need to start grinding.